Welcome to the MMA Latest News Daily. I am Matthew Wells for MMA Latest News. I'm here to bring you part one of my interview with former UFC Welterweight champion Johny Hendricks, getting ready to take on Stephen Wonderboy Thompson at UFC 196. In this part, Johny talks about his weight cut, the nutrition differences that he's going through, and of course, his opponent Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. First up, Johny talks about his incident back in Houston at UFC 192.
One of my most proudest or least favorite moments of my whole entire life. Got a lot of news from it, but everybody likes a comeback kid. You know, they sort of see that I am human and that I do make mistakes and that I'm willing to fix them. You know, and so right now the weight's doing good. You know, I hit 180 yesterday, 2.5 weeks out, 180, so I got to lose 9 pounds in 2.5 weeks. So yeah, everything's doing awesome. You know, I can't complain. Lewis has been doing an amazing job.
We're about 15 days out from the fight. I know Lou said that he wants you to come in a lot lower, not have to do as much weight cutting in the last minutes. So what's the plan leading up for the next couple of weeks, and where do you see yourself, you know, day by day? What weight do you want to be at each day?
So right now I'm going to hold 183 for a couple days. I woke up at 183 this morning. I'm going to wake up again tomorrow at 183, and on Sunday try to make it up to, try to do again 183, and then on Monday try to start slowly creeping it down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give myself a week to lose 5 pounds. And it might lose even more. If I do that and I can come in at right around 177, that'd be perfect.
Awesome. Now, let's talk about your opponent, Stephen Thompson. What are some of the challenges that you see that he brings to the table for you?
He's taller. You know, I fought a couple of tall guys, which, I mean, realistically, everybody that fights taller than me, just not 6'1". And, he does a karate style, taekwondo style, so he's going to do a lot of spinning back kicks, a lot of kicks, which is fine because I've fought Carlos Condit. I've fought these tall guys. So what he's going to want to do is keep me at a distance. You know what I mean? Keep me back. I think he's going to try to use footwork to stay out of my range, which is okay because I've fought guys like that. And that's really what I see him doing. That's the only way I see him winning is keep me at distance. So what I have to do is I have to play either inside the guard where we can both hit each other, or play so far out that he might think he can hit me, but he can't. And I know those distances, and so that's really what I'm going to play with definitely the next 2 weeks prior to the fight, and then once I get in there, then it's all comes just off of feel.
Now, leading up to the fight, are you doing any special training to prepare for his style? Are you bringing in anybody that kind of mimics him, or is it just working on what you do best?
It's a little bit of I have some guys that do sort of his style, and sort of his range. But more or less, we have those guys, but more or less we're working on what I need to do. How do I counter this? Because at this point of this stage, I already sort of know what he's going to do. I don't need to focus so much on that. What I need to focus on is what I need to do. How am I going to do this? How am I going to get in this? How every stage. And then what we can do is say, okay, we're getting this stage a lot. What can he do to counter it? He can do this. All right, well, hey, whenever he gets in the stage, counter this way. Boom, 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 boom. He throws it or he does something. How do I react? Okay, is that the right way to react? What else can he throw off of that? You know what I mean? So it's just a puzzle. You know what I mean? We got a puzzle this big, and we need to crunch it down to like this size.
Right. He expects to be taken down a lot, and he expects to work from that position. So is that going to be a focus in the game plan, or is it just, take what comes?
It's really take what comes. I never look for takedowns. The reason why sometimes I do a lot of takedowns is because they're open, and I usually get them, and so that's another point why, I wrestled for 20 years of my life. So you take that away. But I fought a lot of kickboxers. I fought a lot of guys that, hey, he's better than you on his feet. He's better than you on his feet. And guess who wins the feet? I do. So I'm not really worried where this fight goes. I just need to make sure that I don't look past him. He's not ranked in the top 5, and that's usually what I've been fighting. But I look at him as this. He's in my way for the title. everybody right now, that's my main focus, is getting back to that. He's in the way. How do I defeat him? And that's what I've been focusing on.
There you have it. Johnny's new nutrition plan is certainly paying off as he looks a lot more leaner heading into this fight. Let me know what you think, guys. Leave your comments below. Tune in tomorrow for part 2 of the interview. Until then, peace. SYF.